Hello, Jeremy here. Today I want to talk about this bootleg, Califonia Feeling. Said it right. Califonia Feeling. Typo? Or was this on purpose to distinguish itself from the other bootleg called California Feeling, which has a completely different track listing? Who's to say? Who's to know? We'll never know. You know, with a lot of these Beach Boys facts, everything just feels so slippery. The truth is elusive. You think you know what happened one day, and then someone comes along and says, you're wrong, and then gives you a separate set of false facts. But I try to stay up to date, and if I say anything wrong here, please correct me in the comments. This was released in 1984. It says on the back here, while at MIU in the fall of 1977, recording the Christmas LP, the boys also recorded this one. Titled after a tune Brian decided to omit from the LP. It's included here as a special bonus song, along with the original lineup of the unreleased album. This same LP was changed a few times within the next few years, but each time its release was somehow canceled. Now for the first time, we have a chance to complete our collections. I don't know what it's talking about. This is the MIU album. It did come out. It was released as MIU. Anyways, this was part of the Making Waves Collectors series. This was number 4. The other ones in the series were Adult Child, something called A New Album, and Merry Christmas from the Boys, the Christmas album that was made around the same time as this. Like I said, this is basically MIU with a rearranged track listing and a couple bonus songs. Let's go through it real quick because there are some alternate mixes here. Now, I'm not sure if these are alternate mixes or if the bootleg quality is so poor that I'm hearing things coming out of the speakers differently. Let me know in the comments if I get any of this wrong. Match Point. This might be a different mix, but the arrangement sounded pretty much the same. Pitter Patter starts with some thunder and rain sound effects, which sounds like an Al Jardine thing to me. Other than that, it's more stripped back. There's instrument playing kind of a high counter melody, especially towards the end, and I can't tell what it is. It's in the original song, but it sounds louder here. Sweet Sunday Love sounds the same. Bells of Paris, the same. Again, the vocals sound louder on this, but it might just be the bootleg quality. Winds of Change, this is a very different version of the song. It's got more flutes, it's got horns at the end. You can hear Brian a lot more in the background vocals, especially at the end when he sings, won't last forever. That part always gets me. And especially with him passing, listening to that part. Oh. I'm a sucker for this song. This album is certainly a guilty pleasure of mine. My Diane, it sounds mostly the same, although I heard some harp there, which I don't know that was in the original mix. Then you flip it over to side 2, She's Got Rhythm. It sounds like it might have more of an active sax part, or maybe it's just up more in the mix, I'm not sure. Our Team, which was not on MIU, but one of my favorite songs from those sessions. I love it, I love it, I love it. I don't know why they didn't put that song on, it's so great. Hey Little Tomboy, this is a version that has some talking in the breakdown where they pretend to be dressing up this tomboy kind of live at the session. It's, all right, let's shave your legs now kind of thing. And it's uncomfortable to listen to, and I understand why they took that part out. Song is still uncomfortable on the actual album. Are you a Hey Little Tomboy defender? Defend yourself. Explain why this song should exist. Kona Coast, nothing new. Love the nods to the earlier song, Hawaii. Again, kind of a sucker for some of that stuff. Won't You Come Out Tonight? Doesn't have the acapella opening. It's not fully acapella on the album, but you know, the come out tonight thing. Might come back to LA. Brian harmonizes with himself halfway through, I think on like the second verse or the second chorus. That's kind of interesting change. How's about a little bit of Your Sweet Lovin'? This is another track that was not on MIU. Sounds great. I wish they would have put this on the album. California Feeling, this says it's the spring version, although they're mostly just on the background vocals. It sounds like Brian at first, but no, it's not. Evidently, it's Rocky Pamplin. At least that's what they say. I'm sure in a year they'll say it's Al with a cold or something. It sounds like maybe Brian is in there somewhere though, maybe in the background. Can't tell. It's not a great sounding bootleg. It sounds, I suppose, what you would expect a bootleg to sound like. I gotta tell you, I was spoiled because one of the first bootlegs I bought was the Landlocked bootleg on the Fake Brother Records label. And that one sounded so amazing. It really ruined me on a lot of these other bootlegs. It is nice to have some of these songs which don't appear anywhere else, like the spring version of California Feeling and some of these alternate mixes. I just hope that these get released in better quality. With the next box set coming out being 15 Big Ones, Love You, and Adult Child, I don't think they're gonna get to MIU. I don't know if they're gonna get to the Christmas album. And depending on how this next box set sells, I don't know if they ever will. So maybe this is the only way you're gonna get some of these tracks. So if that's the case, you should chase this down. Just know it doesn't sound great. You could probably find this for about 50 to 70 bucks. So not super expensive. I personally wouldn't recommend spending that much money on this. That's it. Do you have this bootleg? Do you like this bootleg? Are there any tracks that you're hoping get released in official form someday from this bootleg or from this period of time in the band? Let me know in the comments. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a good day, and see you soon.